Welcome in to SHN. Alex Views with you. A big night for Georgetown High School and Rouse as they are taking on, and again, luckily to get this game in, there's been storms threatening this area all day long. But without further ado, Georgetown taking the field, Rouse up to bat, and we are just moments away from what could be the biggest game we've seen so far this season. Again, Georgetown, Rouse, Nick Nolan on the mound for the Eagles. And first pitch hit well, but popped up in the infield. Calling it off is Zavala, who's there to make the play. So one pitch and one away, and we are officially underway here on the top of the first. Again, Alex Views with you. It's Rouse, Georgetown. That was Salomon that popped up to Zavala in the infield. So here's Carter Hendrick, the catcher for Rouse. Again, set to face Nick Nolan. That one just fouled straight back. So Nolan ahead here, 0-1 in the count. So Nolan on the mound. Silva at third, Holdley at short. Zavala, as we've seen already this inning, at second. And Dinsgore at first. Behind the plate is Zach Mazak as Nolan deals. The 1-1 pitch popped up in foul territory, and that's going to go out of play. So now the count 1-2 to Carter Hendrick here. No score here in the top of the first, one away. In the outfield from left to right for the Eagles, Hellman in left, Petty in center, and Davis in right. Nolan deals a 1-2 pitch. That one again popped up but out of play. As you can hear the thud right on top of the roof here in Georgetown, Texas. A cloudy and humid night as a 1-2 high. Now 2-2 the count. Had a great ceremony. First pitch was the high school principal here in Georgetown as a 2-2 hit. Hendrick right on, the bat there. Looked like it hit him, but I guess not. So 2-2 the count here. Yeah, I think they said it hit the bat. Nolan set the 2-2 pitch. Grounded over to Silva. Going to be a tough play. Makes a long throw over to first. Not in time. Just beating the throw from Silva just by a step. It was a slow ground ball right over to Silva at third, and it would have been a tough play, and it was a tough play. This is going to be a courtesy runner for the catcher, Hendrick. So here's Drew Forsell, the first baseman for Rouse. Nick Nolan, once again on the mound. The last time he pitched was a week ago tonight. Pitched through 6 innings last Friday. As that one in there for a called strike right over the heart of the plate. Georgetown tied. There's a 4-way tie for first place. How do you like that? So there's no pressure at all. Big game tonight. Nolan set. Another check over to first, but Hendrick getting back in plenty of time. It's always a great night with some baseball, and this is going to be an exciting game as Nolan deals a strike right on the corner edge of that plate. One away here in the top of the first, no score. Drew Forsell at the plate. And Nolan ahead here, 0-2. And here's a pitch, and that one's cut on and missed. A nasty strikeout from Nick Nolan. Now 2 away. And here's the cleanup hitter, Colby Diaz, the third baseman. He climbs into that right-hander's batter's box. Runner on first, 2 away, and the top of the first. Nick Nolan set right at the waist. Kicks, delivers a deep drive to left. Back is Hellman on the track at the wall, and she's gone. A 2-out, 2-run home run over the left field wall, and that gives Rouse a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first. A huge home run, and you see Rouse pouring out of the dugout, already celebrating a 2-run home run in the top of the first inning. Now, there was a lot of baseball to be played, so I think it would be remiss to not realize that we're only in the top of the first inning, and a lot of baseball can happen. But still, a huge 2-run lead, and here's Oscar Salazar to look to add to this already 2-0 lead. Nick Nolan deals a 1-0, fouled straight back from Salazar. Man, the 1-1 pitch to Salazar is again fouled straight back. One, two high, now 2-2 the count. 2 away here in the top of the first. It's already a 2-0 Rouse lead. And that one just low. Now the count 3-2 to Salazar. Colin Carrasco on deck for Rouse. That one, a chopper up the middle, played by Zavala over to first in time to end the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. So at the end of a half inning of play, it's 2-0 Rouse. Stay with us. Georgetown up the bat next, right here on SHN. Well, welcome back to SHN. If you're just joining us, it's a 2-0 Rouse lead in the bottom of the first inning. It was a 2-run shot, a moonshot that is, from Colby Diaz at the top of the first inning. And now Georgetown up to bat. They're set to face Daniel Norris, the high school Daniel Norris, a left-hander, pitching for Rouse tonight. And he's set to face Zach Mazak as that one's lined into center field. He's going to get down for a base hit, and Georgetown quickly answering that 2-run shot from Diaz with a leadoff base hit here in the bottom of the first inning. And again, as I said in the beginning of this broadcast, it's going to be an exciting game. Both of these two teams desperately want to win this game, and both of these teams already are showing signs of they want to win. And those are the best exciting games, especially if you're watching this, if you're here in person, or if you are a broadcaster calling this game. This is exciting baseball. So, courtesy runner over at first base. Zach Mazak led things off. So here's a righty, Zach Zavala. Swings at that one, line over the second baseman's head, and that one's also hit into center field. Rounding second, cruising into third, and now it's runners on the corners with nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning for Georgetown. So things, as you could hear the crowd roaring already here in the bottom of the first. So Wade Denton, the courtesy runner for Mazak, and here's Reese Bell. Now, interesting to note here. So Denton over at third has speed. It doesn't matter. He's at third. Zach Zavala has speed over at first. Nobody out. And here's Reese Bell set to face the lefty Daniel Norris right now. Norris set. And a pitch to Bell in the dirt. So count 1-0. So still nobody out after back-to-back hits from this Georgetown lineup. And Reese Bell, if you're Coach Vieira, if you could choose anyone out of this Georgetown lineup, everyone's hot it seems. As a check over to first. But one batter that you want up in this situation is none other than Reese Bell. Had a 3-run shot the last time Georgetown played 3 nights ago. As Norris is set, and the 1-0 pitch to Bell in the dirt. And I think Norris heard that you probably shouldn't pitch too closely to Reese Bell. It was a moonshot. That one also over the left field fence just 3 nights ago. And in a situation right here, if he did the same exact thing, he would give Georgetown the lead. Well, tying runs on base. The go-ahead run at the plate. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. It's 2-0 Rouse. The lefty Norris comes set. Delivers the 2-0. Runner goes. Zavala gets there safely. No throw. So that puts both runners in scoring position and still nobody out. So Bell, who's in a hitter's count right here and a 2-1 count, is in a perfect spot. Both runners in scoring position, nobody out. As a 2-1 is dealt, that one fouled straight back right into the netting here behind home plate. So that evens up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The righty Bell. What an exciting start to this must-see game. Rouse, Georgetown, must-see baseball here in Georgetown, Texas tonight. The 2-2 pitch. That one, a deep drive to left, but tracking under it is going to be Salazar. Both runners tagging. Denton coming home. He scores. Moving to third is going to be Zavala, and he's there safe. So Reese Bell does the job. It's a sac fly and an RBI for Reese Bell. And now it's a 2-1 Rouse lead here in the bottom of the first inning. It would have been nice for a home run, but here in the bottom of the first, early on in this game, you can't ask for much more. Reese Bell does the job, and here's Bo Dinsgore, a cleanup hitter, and now the tying run just 90 feet away. And that pitch in the dirt to Dinsgore, now 1-0 the count. 0-1 away here. I mean, you can't ask for any more, right? The tying run just 90 feet away, only 1 away. In the bottom of the first, answering to that 2-run homer as that curveball drops in for a called strike. Dinsgore did not offer anything on that. As Norris steals that pitch in the left-hander's batter's box. A great stop there from Hendrick, making sure didn't get past them. Nick Silva on deck for the Eagles. Talking about not being able to get settled into this game as that pitch is cut out and missed. And now in a 2-2 count. Dinsmore going to be defensive now, trying to stay alive and just put the ball in play and to try to tie this game back up and make it a 0-0 game here in the first inning. Oh, Norris deals a 2-2. That one popped up out of play behind home plate. So we'll do the 2-2 again. Norris steals a 2-2 pitch. That one line bounces off the leg, and that's going to score Zavala. And now we're going to have to make sure that Norris is okay. That one ricocheting right off his left leg. As now the coach for Rouse going out to check on him, and the trainer from Georgetown doing the same. A scary moment here in the bottom of the first. It was a line drive right off the bat from Dinsmore and clipping the left leg of Daniel Norris, and he's going to stay in this game as of right now. He climbs back on the mound, and I'm sure he'll take a few warm-up pitches or just to get back settled in and make sure that he's okay. And Nick Silva now up to bat. And I guess he's not. Nick Silva just taking a few moments, and Daniel Norris looks like he's going to take a few. No, he's going to face Silva right away. Well, that's going to be a base hit for Dinsmore, a base hit and an RBI, and that ties the game. The first pitch to Silva in there for a strike. Now it's a 2-2 game. Both 2 runs for each team scored completely differently. Norris checks over to first, getting back in time is Dinsmore. So Dinsmore over at first, 1 away here in the bottom of the first. It's now a 2-2 game. 3 hits here in the bottom of the first from Georgetown. Norris steals that one in there for a strike. Looked like it hung up outside the zone, but it dropped in the last second for a called strike. As the lights doing most of the work here at the ballpark tonight, it's a cloudy and humid night as the 0-2 cut out and miss it in the dirt, so Silva goes down swinging, now 2 away. That's the first strikeout of the night from Norris. So Norris looking to get settled back in after that little scary moment as got a line drive right back to him on the left leg. Now set to face Rowdy Holdley. The shortstop for the Eagles as that one in there right over the heart of the plate. 0-1 here to Holdley. Georgetown looking to continue this rally here in the first inning. Now caught in a little pickle. There's going to be no throw. Now, how do you like that? Bo Dinsmore, it looked like that he was going to be out on the base pass. Norris caught him and saw that Dinsmore was taking off for second base, and he threw to Forsell didn't throw the ball. He just held on to it. Both Sparso's in the middle infield weren't covering second, so he had no play. As the 0-1 in there for a strike. So now Norris ahead here, 0-2. But great job by Dinsgore to realize that he doesn't have to go back to first. He just kept running the second no matter what. That would have cost him the run or the out. As Norris steals the 0-2 pitch high. Now 1-2 the count. The 1-2 pitch, grounded over to Sparso at second. Makes the throw over to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 hits, 2 runs, no errors, and 1 man left now at the end of 1 inning of play. We're all tied up at 2 apiece. We head to the top of the second. Stay with us on SHN Sports. As we head to the top of the second inning, we're all tied up at 2 apiece between Rouse and Georgetown. Alex Fuse with you as Nick Nolan climbs back on the mound, set to face Joe Sparso and Lucas Sparso. As the first pitch to Carrasco's in there for a called strike. So Nolan ahead here, 0-1. As Nolan deals the 0-1 low, now 1-1 the count. So Rouse scored the 2 runs by a 2-run shot from Colby Diaz. That one in there for a strike. So Nolan ahead here, 1-2. And the 2 runs scored by Georgetown, completely different ways. As Nolan deals the 1-2 pitch, cut on and miss. The throw down to first. There's going to be no throw down. 1 away. And that's the first strikeout from Nolan tonight. That comes on the top of the second. And here's Joe Sparso. First pitch right near the ankles, so 1-0 count. And I was talking to Nick Nolan earlier this week about tonight's game as he deals a 1-0. A deep drive, but way foul down the left field line. And he said the only concern he has coming into tonight is whether or not it could be helpful or hurtful to him that this is the second time he's faced Rouse this season. As a 1-2 is cut out and missed. 1-2 the count here, Nolan ahead. And I mean, so far as a 1-2 cut out and missed, so back-to-back strikeouts, and you can see Nick Nolan settling in pretty well here in the bottom of the top of the second. Back-to-back Ks on the mound from the right-hander. But so far, I mean, besides the 2-run shot from Colby Diaz, that just looked like the right pitch, just wrong location as that one in there for a strike. I mean, he's been spot on. I mean, it's only the second inning. As the 0-1 is right at the hands, pushing Lucas Sparso off the plate. Evens up the count 1-1. But so far, so good from Nolan. Is that one in there for a strike? So Nick Nolan ahead of Lucas Sparso here. 1-2 the count, 2 away here in the top of the second inning. Nolan deals that one in there for called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, all Ks. So that will do it here in the top of the second. We head to the bottom of the second. Stay with us on SHN Sports. As we head back to the bottom of the second inning, it's going to be Eli Hellman, Enden Petty, and E.J. Davis due up this inning for Georgetown. We're all tied up at 2 apiece. Again, in the bottom of the second inning. Alex Fuse, great to be with all of you on this humid, cloudy night on Friday. As Daniel Norris deals, the first pitch is caught on a miss by Hellman. So Norris here looking to settle in as Nick Nolan did in the top of the second. The 0-1 to Hellman outside, showing Bubba pulled back. 1-1 the count. So after Nick Nolan gave up a 2-run shot in the top of the first to Rouse, settled in nicely in the top of the second. 3 up, 3 down, all on strikeouts. As that one from Norris drops in for a called strike. And now he's ahead of Hellman here, 1-2. So we got a little tease of offense and haven't seen it since the first. As the 1-2 sticks high. Now 2-2 the count. The most dangerous part of this Georgetown lineup has seemed to be the bottom of the order as of late. The crucial parts, and that's where good teams are, right? Extending that lineup by a good bat in Eli Hellman in the 7th hole, and that pitch is cut on a miss, so Hellman goes out swinging. That's the second strikeout of the night from Daniel Norris. But Enden Petty also up to hit now. Had a big game 3 nights ago. Had some key hits that turned the momentum over. Talk about a back and forth battle. That was 3 nights ago against Leander. Showing bunt. Drops it down, but it goes foul. So Petty will have to go back into the batter's box. So at around 7:30 right now on the bottom of the second. I checked the radar. It looks like we won't have any problems as of now. We've had storms on and off all day, and you can still feel the humidity. Expecting a few storms throughout the night, I believe. As the 0-1. That one, a little blooper up the middle, gets down for a base hit into center field. So a 1-out single from Enden Petty. Petty doing the job, just getting a piece of it there. Now, here's E.J. Davis. And a big spot right here. Looking to turn this lineup back over to the top of the order. Zach Mazak on deck for the Eagles. A runner on first, one away in the bottom of the second. Norris checking over. Petty getting back with plenty of time. On the pitch. And outside. Want to know the count here to Davis. Ballpark sounds exactly on spot tonight, as that one is in there for a strike. An interesting strike there. It was the same location as the first pitch that was not a strike, so now 1-1 the count. Norris, another check over to first. Petty getting back in time. Norris trying to slow this game down to his own pace. The runner goes. The throw down the second is going to be not in time. Goes into center field. The throw to third is going to be not in time. And that one goes into the dugout. And he's going to stay there. So a great job by Petty. Read the throw perfectly. Saw that once the throw got down to Sparso at second, it wasn't going to be there. Went into center field. So Petty got up as quick as possible and got to third base. And now he's there. And now the go-ahead run for the Eagles, 90 feet away. Only one out here in the bottom of the second. And another perfect scenario here for E.J. Davis and the Georgetown Eagles. Norris kicks, fires, delivers a 2-1. That one lined into right. It's going to get down for a base hit. Scoring easily is going to be Petty. And just like that, as he stops on home plate, Georgetown takes the lead here in the bottom of the second. And now it's 3-2 Eagles. A base hit and an RBI from E.J. Davis, giving Georgetown the lead. And here's Zach Mazak with one away. That one grounded right back to Forsoff first. Over to second's going to be not in time. So a fielder's choice. He ground out to first. So Zach Mazak grounded out, but advancing to second safely is E.J. Davis. Continues the inning, and here's Zach Zavala, who singled into right field in the top of the first. That one in there for a strike. Well, two away here in the bottom of the second. It's now 3-2 Georgetown. Davis had a pretty decent lead off second. Has since retreated. As Norris deals. That one just low. 1-1 the count. Zavala got a break on that pitch there. Just stay low. Runner on second, two away. Norris deals. High pop. That one going out of play in foul territory. There is some movement in the Rouse pen already here in the second inning. Again, a must-win game for both of these two teams tonight. But Georgetown quickly answering the two-run shot from Colby Diaz in the top of the first, already taking the 3-2 lead in the bottom of the second. That pitch by Zavala fouled away out of play. And we'll do the 1-2 again. Davis on second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. It's 3-2 Georgetown. Reese Bell on deck. And Georgetown threatening right here to continue to add to their already now 3-2 lead. Norris deals at 1-2. Grounded up the middle. Played by Sparso. There's going to be no throw. So no throw by Joe Sparso over at second. But that's going to be a great play even though he couldn't play it anywhere, he kept it from rolling into center field. It was a slow roller. The grass and the turf is wet from the rain all day. If that ball continues to go into center field, Davis scores easily, giving them a 4-2 lead. So even though there was no play there, a great job by Joe Sparso defensively to keep that ball from going into center field. But there are two away, and here's Reese Bell. Runners on the corner, same spot as last time that he had a sacrifice fly. Can't do that here because there's 2 outs. As that one to Bell is high. Oh, runners on the corners with 2 away. But what a great job by Joe Sparso. The second baseman for Rouse, the 1-0, a nasty cut on and miss by Bell, looking for a homer for sure. Oh, runners on the corners, 2 away in the bottom of the second. Norris set. Now this time, Zavala caught on the run. Now the throw to second is going to be in time. And that ends the inning. So Zavala out on the base pass, which is almost a huge, huge out for Rouse. And again, that play from Joe Sparso, right? If he doesn't make that, it's 4-2 Georgetown. So a great job by Sparso at the end of 2 innings of play. It's now 3-2 Georgetown. We head to the top of the 3rd inning. Stay with us on SHN. We head to the top of the 3rd inning. It's 3-2 Georgetown. Due up for Rouse. At the face Nick Nolan, Jake Alipa, Daniel Norris, and Keegan Salomon as first pitch hit well into left, drifting back and making the play is Hellman. So 1 away. So I lost my little post-it note. That one to Norris outside. Oh, what another count. Drilled right past the diving Silva, and that gets into left field for a base hit. So Daniel Norris trying to help his own cause to try to get something going here. And that's the first hit that Rouse has had off Nick Nolan since a 2-run shot from Colby Diaz way back in the top of the 1st inning. So Norris on first, 1 away, and here's Keegan Salomon. Salomon the last time up, popped up to Zavala over at second. Nolan delivers. First pitch missing high. 1-0 the count. Nolan kicks and delivers a pitch outside, now 2-0. So Nolan falling behind here, and this is a big inning for Georgetown. Took back the lead and showing bunt heavily is Salomon, but had to pull back as a check over to first as Norris gets back in time. But a big inning here, right, to continue the momentum that Georgetown has really picked up from the bottom of the first inning that tied the game, and then in the bottom of the second, Georgetown took the lead. But runner on first with one away here in the top of the third for Rouse. Nolan set. The 2-0 pitch as Salomon bounces in. A 3-0 now to the righty Salomon. Carter Hendrick on deck. He singled last time at the plate. And the 3-0 high. So a 4-pitch walk to Keegan Salomon here in the top of the third. So now runners on first and second with one away. And I have a quick mound visit here on the Georgetown pitching coach with both Nick Nolan and Zach Mazak. And you'll see the base runners run over and talk with their coach. And it's not really a mound visit, it's more of so a consultation, right? Trying to settle Nolan down here. Silva playing a little close to the edge of the grass at third. Middle infielders playing back, looking to turn two. That would get out of the inning. And Bell almost stalking Salomon over at first, right behind him. That pitch to Hendrick misses high and outside, so 1-0 the count here. First and second, one away in the top of the third for Rouse. It's 3-2 Georgetown. That one fouled away out of play. Not a lot of wind tonight. There's some blowing out into center. Nolan steps off, doing a fake throw to second, diving back in is Norris. One pitch, missing high to Hendrick, and now falling behind again here. Now 2-1 the count. Right catcher in this Rouse lineup. Big at bat right here for Rouse. First and second, one away. And a 2-1 pitch. That one missing high and inside. Now 3-1 the count. So a big inning gets even larger right here. Hendricks in a perfect hitter's count going up against a dominating Nick Nolan, which we've seen all season long. And a 3-1 caught on and missed. A big pitch there from Nolan. Now we got a full count. Nolan comes set right at the waist. Delivers a 3-2 pitch. Cut on and missed. A big strikeout that gets Hendricks swinging. Now 2 away. And here is Drew Forcell. So still first and second. 2 away now. And a big at-bat right here for both of these two teams. Nolan already eyeing Forcell on as he has 1 foot in. Now 2. Taps the bat on home plate. Fixes his helmet. Now eyeing Nolan on here. But Nolan stepped off and gave a look over at third, but Salomon got back in time, or Norris got back in time, no throw. It's the third time or so on the last 2 at-bats. Nolan deals a pitch high. The home run hitter, Colby Diaz, on deck for Rouse. So if you're Nick Nolan and Georgetown, you're looking to end this inning right here. tying run over at second, go-ahead run at first, and at home plate as that one just missing outside. Nolan falling behind here, 2-0. Looking to battle back in this at-bat. The 2-0 pitch, that's low. Now 3-0. Nick Nolan had his command in the top of the second and Spotty in the top of the third. And this is the second time facing this Rouse team this season. As a 3-0 in there for a strike. So the old-fashioned 3-0 strike makes things a little more interesting. So 3-1 the count here, 2 away in the top of the third inning. 3-2 Georgetown. Nick Nolan delivers a high pop in the infield. Calling it off as Zavala coming in, makes a play, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits. 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left. Now at the end of 2.5 of play, it's 3-2 Georgetown. Stay with us on SHN. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back as we head to the bottom of the third inning. As 3-2 Georgetown, it's going to be Reese Bell, Bo Dinsgore, and Nick Silva due up. Still on the mound is Daniel Norris. I tried to find if there was any relation, but I couldn't, to the Major League Daniel Norris. That one, a hearty swing and a miss there from Bell. 0-1 the count. Third plate appearance of the night for Reese Bell. Each one coming in each innings, but that one, a pitch in the dirt. Did he go? No, he did not. 1-1 the count. Bell was at the plate, but Zavala got caught in a rundown, and that ended the inning. In the bottom of the second, the 1-1 drilled into center field coming in. And not making the play is Olipa. He made contact. The ball was in his glove, but it popped right out in the last second. It was a tough play. It was kind of hidden. No man's land right in between, as they would call it, almost the Bermuda Triangle, but more so in center field, not in the the left or center or the right center. So Bell gets on with a base hit, I believe they're going to call it. So Bell gets things started. A runner on first, no outs here in the bottom of the third. That one, a chopper up the middle, played by Sparso. On to first, not in time. So a field of shorts ground out. It's going to be a 6-4 put out. So here's Nick Silva, now 1 away. So Bone Dinsgore over at first. 1 out in the bottom of the third. It's a 3-2 Georgetown lead. That pitch missing low. So 1-0 the count here. It's a Silva. Rowdy Holdley on deck for Georgetown. Runner goes. This is the third time it's happened this game. The throw down the second is going to be not in time. Unbelievable. That's the third time Norris has caught the eye of one of the runners from Georgetown who made the throw to first. But these Georgetown runners, they don't even second guess it. They just keep running to second. And by the time that Forrestal can even think to throw to second or short, the runner's already there. The 1-0. Fouled back. A 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch, missing high. Now 2-1 the count. A runner on second for Georgetown. 1 away. Here in the bottom of the third. The 2-1 pitch, grounded over to Sparso at the shortstop. Makes a long throw over to first in time. 2 away. Looked like for a second Forrestal that was out 3. Started sprinting. But quickly realized only out 2. So here's Rowdy Holdley, the switch hitter. A lefty-righty matchup for the time being. A check over to second. Not in time. Wow. A close play over there at second. But Dinsgore getting back just in a nick of time. A great pickoff move from Norris there. Sneaky. It's easier as a lefty at second for sure. 2 away. The bottom of the third inning. Norris steps off. Rowdy only 1 foot out. Now 2 in. And he has that wide stance. The big presence in the box. As Norris delivers a curveball and drops in for a called strike. So 0-1 the count. Again, runner on second, 2 away. That one fouled straight back here. Right into the netting behind home. 0-2 the count. Big pitch looming here from Daniel Norris. Trying to get out of this inning, keeping it a 1-run game, and putting the offense back to work for Rouse. The 0-2 popped up in foul territory. Forrestal over there makes the play in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Now, at the end of 3 innings of play, it's 3-2 Georgetown. Stay with us. We'll be right back on SHN Sports. Top of the fourth. Here in Georgetown, Texas, Alex Fuse with you. Nick Nolan back on the mound, quickly working. First pitch, a called strike right at the heart of the plate to Oscar Salazar. And Salazar, Carrasco, and Joe Sparso do up this inning. That one, a slider right over the heart of the plate. Nasty, not even attempting to make a cut at that as Salazar just kind of shaking his head in disbelief. The 0-2, rounded foul down third. So 0-2 here. Nolan ahead of Salazar. Nolan delivers that one. Just missing. Carrasco on the on-deck circle. The jump out of harm's way. Top of the fourth inning. It's 3-2 Georgetown. Nick Nolan delivers the 0-2. That one grounded over to Holdley. Dives but can't come up with it. Line drive right into left field. And Holdley slow to get up. Like he got trying to make the play, but it's a line drive. I mean, that's a tough play. So that one gets past. Salazar leads things off with a base hit into left field. Gets something going here. And here's Carrasco. Pinch hitting here is Ryan Galloway. So Colin Carrasco comes out of the lineup. Designated hitting now Ryan Galloway. Oscar Salazar over at first. Nolan deals. That one fouled straight back. We can't see the Georgetown bullpen from here, but I wouldn't think that anyone would be warming up just yet for Georgetown. A check over to first, but Salazar gets back with plenty of time. It's 3-2 Eagles. Here in the top of the fourth inning, a big matchup between Rouse and Georgetown. The 0-1, again getting back just in time. Nolan taking his time. The 0-1 pitch hit well but foul. So for the second batter in a row here in the top of the fourth, Nolan had 0-2. Nolan comes set at the waist. Kicks, delivers the 0-2 pitch. That's grounded over to Zavala. And looks to first in time. One away. So advancing is Salazar. Oh, fielder's choice, 4-3 put out. That moves over the tying run, now at second base for Rouse. One away here in the top of the fourth inning. Norris deals. That one grounded over to Holdley. Comes up with it, makes the throw wide, gets past, and goes to the corner, rounding third, coming home. The throw to the plate is going to be not in time. So an error, which would most likely be on the throw from Holdley that went wide. Unable to come up with it is Dinsgore, and scoring easily is Salazar. And now we're all tied up at 3 apiece. But the biggest thing that's going in Georgetown favor right here is that Joe Sparso, who grounded that ball to short for Holdley that made the error, he's only on first base. That's huge for Georgetown. That's the one thing going for the Eagles right now. Sparso at first. And Nolan, runner goes. A throw down the second is going to be not in time. Looked like Mazak tried to come up with it, but just couldn't. Oh, we're all tied up at 3 apiece. Here in the top of the 4th inning, runner in scoring position. That eliminates a double play, so a great job from Sparso there. Lucas Sparso at the plate. That pitch by Nolan in there for a strike. Now ahead here 1-2. Every single batter, for the most part, except for Sparso, Joe Sparso. Nolan was ahead here either in an 0-2 or 1-2 or 2-2 count. So a big inning for Rouse so far. That pitch outside. Oh, 2-2 the count here. A 2-2 in there for called strike 3. An unbelievable call, a pitch way inside. I don't know about that one. That's a big strikeout. And Lucas Sparso visibly upset over that, and I think you can understand why. That one. Inside misses inside, so 1-0 the count. But Sparso goes down looking, and now 2 away. A 1-0 pitch showing bunt is the lip, but pulls back. It's a called strike, though. Oh, 1-1 the count. And the pitch popped up out of play. Oh, we'll do the 1-2. Runner on second, 2 away. Here in the top of the 4th. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. And it's Rouse Georgetown district matchup. Must-see baseball in a Friday night game. The 1-2, grounded foul down third. And we'll do the 1-2 again. Olipa battling Nolan here. Daniel Norris on deck for Rouse. And Nolan deals a 1-2 pitch in there for called strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts from Nolan on the mound. And he works out of more trouble. So we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. Stay with us on SHN Sports. So we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Eli Hellman at the plate. Swings at the first pitch, but lines it foul. So an 0-1 count here. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. It'll be Hellman, Petty, and E.J. Davis due up for the Eagles. And Norris delivers the 0-1 pitch, fouled straight back, so now ahead here, 0-2. This is part of the lineup that got things started for Georgetown back in the second inning and looking to do the same thing right here. Tied game, 3 runs each. That one's staying high, so 1-2 the count here. Decent crowd on hand tonight for this big matchup between these two teams. Both of them need to win this game. Norris delivers a 1-2 pitch. That's caught on a miss. So Hellman goes down swinging, 1 away. In the bottom of the fourth. So here's Andon Petty with 1 away. Pitch just low. 1-0 the count here. E.J. Davis on deck for Georgetown. Petty last time up singled into center field and scored. A 1-0 grounded over to first, and he gets through for a base hit. So Petty this time goes the opposite way and reaches on a base hit into right field. Now here's E.J. Davis. A 1 away. And the fourth inning. A throw over. Not in time. Just holding on Petty. E.J. Davis and a big at-bat right here. The anchor of the bottom of the lineup so far. Another check over, getting back in time. So Petty on first, 1 away, in the bottom of the fourth. It's a 3-3 game. A pitcher's duel through 4 innings of play. Norris, another check. That's a third one this at bat. Happens a lot in high school baseball, I'm finding out. More so than I've ever realized. As Norris comes set at the waist, delivers the first pitch, a called strike to Davis. Zach Mazak on deck for Georgetown. Another check over. That's the fourth one this at bat. 4 times a check over to first. Only 1 pitch to E.J. Davis. Crazy. The 0-1 to Davis high. Now 1-1 the count. Daniel Norris trying to author his way out of this inning and keep this game tied 3-3. Norris set. The 1-1 pitch. Hit well, but foul. 1-2 here. Norris looking on. In agreement. comes set. And the 1-2 pitch outside. That evens up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on first, 1 away. And a 3-3 game. And another check over. The 2-2 pitch, runner goes. The throw down at second base is going to be not in time. So Petty now in scoring position, and Davis now in full count. So a base hit, now since Petty's in scoring position, more than likely would give Georgetown the 4-3 lead here in the 4th inning. As Norris deals that one, a blooper in the infield over at second. Oh, now 2 away. A little anticlimactic out number 2 after a great at-bat. So now 2 away. And here's Zach Mazai, leadoff hitter for Georgetown, in a big spot right here. Runner in scoring position, and that one hit well into center, drifting back is Alipa. Takes 2 steps to his right, makes the play, and that ends the inning. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Now at the end of 4 innings of play, we're still all tied up at 3 apiece. Stay with us on SHN Sports. We'll be right back with some more baseball. We head to the top of the 5th inning. We're still tied up here at 3 apiece. Be Alipa, Norris, and Salamone due up this inning. The 1-0. And at the hands, 2-0. Well, it looked like, I just caught a glimpse of it over the left field wall. It looked like it could have been fireworks as that one high. Now 3-0. Nolan takes a front stretch and a back stretch as that one misses low. So a 4-pitch walk. To Salamone, and here's Carter Hendrick. Leadoff walk to tried to bump, but popped up out of play. Runner on first, nobody out here in the top of the fifth inning. The 0-1 bunted, and it rolls foul. So now Hendrick will be in an 0-2 count. So Nolan here working it in an 0-2 count. Hendrick singled in the first and struck out in the third. Another check over to first, getting back in plenty of time as Salomon. Nolan delivers the 0-2 pitch. Popped up behind the plate, giving it a look at Mazak, but it hits right above us. You could hear the loud thud. Oh, still 0-2. Time called. Nolan still delivers. Pretty good pitch. Might have been outside. Depends. Runner on first. Nobody out. Here in the top of the fifth. We're all tied up. 3 apiece. The 0-2. High. Looks like it went fastball. And it's kind of rode high. Oh, 1-2. Nolan set at the waist. Kicks the 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the middle. Zavala steps on second. Holdley. And it looked like Salomon. And now they're going to call him out as second. We're calling him out at second. That's Salomon out at second base. And what happened was, so it was a ground ball to Zavala. Zavala kind of tossed it to Holdley at short. And Holdley stepped on the bag at second. And Salomon was coming in, slid, and had his legs and pushed Holdley. And now we're going to have a conversation as to why. Or I believe, they called it a double play. They called it, that's the right call. Said that he slid hard and knocked Holdley over. Yes, that's the right call. The right call. So, a double play. So now no one on the base pass. And now Rouse head coach arguing with the field ump as to why it was a double play. And Nolan and his infield are playing a little catch as this argument is still going on. We're approaching, I think, close to the 2-minute mark of this conversation. It's the top of the 5th inning, and now 2 away. And now fans here are getting a little restless. Man, Mazak goes behind the plate. And now a slow walk back over to the third base side. Well, now, first pitch right over the heart of the plate to Drew Forsythe for a called strike. The 0-1 fouled straight back, and now Nick Nolan working this at bat quickly ahead, 0-2. No one on, 2 away. Here in the top of the fifth, we're all tied up at 3 apiece. The 0-2 high. Now 1-2 the count. Carter Hendrick rounds into a double play. And now time called. Nolan in mid windup. Nolan delivers a 1-2 pitch. That one fouled away by Forsythe. Colby Diaz on deck for Rouse. He was the man of the hour back in the first inning. Powered a 2-run shot over the left field wall. That gave Rouse an early 2-0 lead. And now Drew Forsythe thinks this is football and trying to freeze the kicker on the mound. The 1-2, this time again popped up in foul territory. Both Mazak and Dinsgore giving a look, but it goes out of play. And we'll do the 1-2 again. No one on, 2 away here in the top of the fifth. It's a 3-3 tied game between Rouse and Georgetown. And the 1-2 in there for called strike 3. So Nick Nolan gets out of the inning. And a double play and a strikeout. And now we head to the bottom of the fifth. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. Stay with us on SHN Sports. We head to the bottom of the fifth inning here in Georgetown, Texas. Alex Fuse with you, taking you again, bottom of the fifth. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. It's going to be Zach Zavala, Reese Bell, and Bo Dinsgore. The heart of this Georgetown lineup due up. Still set to face Daniel Norris on the mound for Rouse. It's a pitcher's duel between Norris and Nolan. And Norris delivers a first pitch swinging. Zavala gets a good piece of it. He's going to get down for a base hit. So a great job by Zavala there. Swung at the first pitch he saw from Norris. And kind of had a blooper into no man land, into left field. And he got down for a base hit. So Zavala does the job early. There's a base runner on the base pass for the Eagles. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. Reese Bell at the plate. Check over to first. Zavala gets back in time. A 3-3 game in the bottom of the fifth. Georgetown has a runner on base, nobody out. And that one stays high. 1-0. Four hits each for both of these teams. The 1-0 in there for a called strike. Bell had a sac fly and an RBI back in the first and singled in the third. Looking to have another productive at-bat and another check over to first, but getting back in time is Zavala. Bo Dinsgore on deck for Georgetown. The 1-1 in there for a strike. Now Norris ahead here, 1-2. It's been Norris versus Nolan all night long. A classic pitcher's duel battle here at the high school level. Norris steps off, throw to first. Zavala getting back in time. 1-2 the count to the right-hand hitter, Reese Bell. Norris set. Delivers a 1-2 pitch. That one hit well, but foul. So we'll do the 1-2 again. Bell trying to get ahead of that fastball from Norris. Just unable to stay in front of that one. 1-2 the count. Norris delivers that one in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one by Bell hit well into right field. Tracking over, it's going to be in foul territory. So we'll do the 2-2 again. Two balls, 2 strikes for the righty Bell. Runner on first, nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. The 2-2 fouled away. And a long at bat with Bell. Battling here. Norris taking his time on the mound as well. Another throw over. And that one gets past, but Zavala's standing still. They're kind of annoyed there that Zavala couldn't go. Oh, now they're saying because it seemed as if the first baseman was blocking the base path. And they have an argument there. Zavala, once the throw to first got there, and he got passed into foul territory. Well, nothing will change of it. The tension heightened. The 2-2, cut on and missed. The throw to second base is going to be not in time. So Zavala gets a stolen bag, And that puts the runner in scoring position. So I guess you could say that another productive at-bat from Bell there in some way, shape, or form. Now here's Bo Dinsgore with one away. Runner in scoring position. That would give Georgetown the 4-3 lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The pitch bounces in. A great stop there from Hendricks. And time called, and we're going to have a quick mound visit here between Hendricks and Norris. We have some movement in the Rouse bullpen, and we can't see the Georgetown pen. I would like to gather that Nolan would go back out for the 6th, but I'm not sure. As Norris steps off, the Georgetown fans on hand here trying to rally this team to break the tie here in the 5th inning. They're in the position to do so. Go ahead run over at second, one away, and the 1-0 pitch got it fouled away. Fouled right off behind home plate by Dinsgore, so now 1-1 the count. One and one the count. Norris set, kicks, and delivers. That one hit well into center, but drifting back is Alipa. Makes the play. Tagging is going to be Zavala, who's there in plenty of time. So a sac fly from Bo Dinsgore. And here's Nick Silva. And another big at bat right here for Nick Silva. Runner at third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. On the go-ahead run, now 90 feet away. And that pitch to Silva misses low. Went off speed. Silva holds up, doesn't chase. So Norris comes set. Runner at third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. What a game, right? We've had great plays. We've had a home run already all the way back in the 1st inning. This game has had it all. A pitcher's duel. Defensive highlight reels all throughout on each side. And the tension rising each pitch. The 1-0 missing low. Now 2-0 the count. And this is a big at-bat for Nick Silva. Rowdy Holdley looking on the on-deck circle for Georgetown. Hope to get up this inning. Norris delivers a 2-0, and that one misses. So now 3-0 the count to the right-hand hitter Silva. Runner at third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. And this is a big pitch. A 3-0 taken for a called strike. And then once again, a good old-fashioned 3-0 strike. So now 3-1 the count. Holdley on deck. 3-1. That one grounded up the middle. That's played by Sparso. The long throw to first in time to end the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Now at the end of 5 innings to play. Again, we're still tied at 3 apiece. Stay with us as we head to the top of the 6th inning right here on SA Gen Sports. We head to the top of the fifth. New pitcher on the mound, E.J. Davis. Delivers. That one missing high. So Colby Diaz. Diaz, the star of the first inning, had a 2-run shot over the left field wall that gave Rouse a 2-0 lead in the top of the first inning. That one finding the zone, now 1-1. And Davis delivers. That one grounded over to Silva at third. Comes up with it, makes a throw over to first. In time, 1 away. A great play over there by Silva. Bobbled it for about like a half a second. Came up with it and made the long throw over to first in time. Diaz, not a threat speed-wise, but it's still to get rid of it quickly. That one just missing outside. Some groans from the home fans here at the park. And the 1-0, that one hit well into left. Going to get just a foul ball. And that one's pretty obvious that was foul, but a head coach from Rouse saying, oh, that's fair, trying to help out the field umpire. But that was clearly a foul ball down the left field side, so trying to make it into a fair ball. It looked like time was called and just steps right out of the box after Davis dealt. The 1-1, right in at the hands, now 2-1 the count. We're all tied up at 3 runs each. One away here in the top of the 6th inning. That one bounces in, so now 3-1 the count to Oscar Salazar. Davis signed it on. The 3-1 pitch misses high. Well, Salazar works a walk here in the top of the 6th. On the go-ahead run now on the base pass for Rouse. And the back and forth battle continues. So here's Colin Carrasco. That one grounded up the middle, wholly onto Zavala. Zavala onto first in time to turn the double play and to get out of the inning. A 6-4-3 double play, and that fired up Georgetown as they now look to continue this momentum into the bottom of the 6th inning. Stay with us on SHN. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th. 3-3 game. Rouse, Georgetown all knotted up. It's going to be Rowdy Holding, Eli Hellman, and Andon Petty due up here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Still on the mound is Daniel Norris. That one misses low and 1-0 the count. And I would gather that the leash on Norris here won't be long. There has been movement the last 2 innings in the Rouse bullpen. One and 0 the count. Delivers that one fouled straight back. 1-1 to Hoadley. All tied up at 3 apiece. Here in the bottom of the 6th, nobody out. A must-win game for both of these teams tonight. Norris delivers a 1-1. That's grounded over to shortstop. Sparso, and Holdley's going to be safe with an infield base hit, so Sparso couldn't get the throw over to first in time to beat a speedy Hoadley at first. So Hoadley gets things started for the Eagles with a leadoff base runner. Well, a great job by Hoadley. Put the ball in play and beat out the throw in plenty of time. And here's Eli Hellman. A check over to first. Take a tally. Let's see how many. Can we get up to 5 this inning? I'm intrigued. I owe myself a Diet Coke if he does. Norris set. Showing bunt. And pulls back for a ball. So 1-0 the count here to Hellman. Hellman over 2 with 2 strikeouts on the night. Looking to get something going here. You can see the third baseman Diaz coming up. Playing on the edge of the grass. We've seen it a few times already along the season, but especially in this at-bat right here, Hellman looking to drop a bunt down, does, but it goes fouled on the first base side. A Hoadley will retreat. And we'll do the 1-1. Runner on first, nobody out in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's a 3-3 game. Check over to first. Gets back in time. That's the second one. Can we get up to 5? I think we can. We're already at 2 and nobody's out. Another. That's 3. We've got 3, folks. 3 checks over to first. 1-1 the count. Here to Eli Hellman. Nobody out in the bottom of the 6th. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. And there's 4. 4 times this at bat. Double the pitches that Hellman has saw. 1-1. Drops a bunt down. It's a beauty. Norris throws to first in time. It's a sac bunt. So does the job. And Hellman moves Hoadley over to second. Puts him in scoring position. And here's Andon Petty. In most cases in baseball games, the bottom of the lineup, you want to get through as quickly as possible and move over to the top of the lineup. Well, tonight, and especially this Georgetown team, it's the complete opposite. Andon Petty and E.J. Davis, the 8 and 9 hitters for Georgetown, have been the biggest threats. As this one to Petty hit well into right, calling him off is going to be Joe Sparso, who makes the play. Now 2 away. Oh, Petty swings at the first pitch. Now 2 away. Here's E.J. Davis. A runner at second. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 6th. Swinging on that, but rips it foul is E.J. Davis. Rowdy Holdley at second base as a very large lead. Now leans back in, but it's been had 4 different pickoff attempts over at first this inning. The 0-1 high. 1-1 the count. It's a 3-3 ball game. What a game. Only 1 run scored since the second inning. That one in there for a strike. Now 1-2. A great performance here from Daniel Norris. 1 strike away from pitching 6 innings complete. Not a lot of strikeouts, but keeping this game a tied game is an extraordinary performance. Norris set. The 1-2 pitch, just outside, evens up the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on second, 2-2 the count, and 2 outs. That one cut out and missed by E.J. Davis. What a performance from Daniel Norris. And now as we head to the top of the 7th inning, again, all tied up at 3 apiece. Stay with us on SHN Sports. Top of the 7th. It's a 3-3 game. Davis back on the mound, dealing. That first pitch misses low. That one in there for a strike. Well, he evens up the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the 7th. That one hit well into right. It's going to be over the head and goes all the way to the wall. Rounding first, now cruising into second. Now bobbles it quickly, and Joe Esparzo is safely into second with a leadoff double. So a big hit by Joe Esparzo, and here's Lucas Esparzo. So the go-ahead run for Rouse in scoring position. A runner on second for Rouse. Nobody out. Here in the top of the 7th inning. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. Davis set. Trying to bunt it and calls it a strike. As it is, I mean, he went around on that. And that pitch was nowhere near the strike zone. Lucas Barso, who has already had some disagreements with the home plate umpire throughout this game. I think a little more frustrated with himself in that instance. 0-1 the count. Runner on second. Nobody out here in the top of the seventh inning. The 0-1 outside. 1-1 the count. As Mazak jogged out to have a quick conversation with Davis on the mound. Now eyeing Lucas Sparso on. Runner on second. Nobody out. And the top of the seventh inning. And that one just missing outside. The 2-1 pitch, just missing outside. And Georgetown, both the coaching staff and the fans, in a very large disagreement on that. Now it's a 3-1 count. Davis delivers the 3-1 pitch in there for a called strike, and now that was a strike from the home plate umpire. That's what it was, realizing that that pitch before was a strike and it wasn't called one. That one hit well into left center field. Drifting over is going to be the left fielder Hellman, who makes a play, who drops it, and he can't come up with it. A big error there from Hellman. And now it's second and third. Both Sparhos on the base pass. Joe Sparso at third and Lucas Sparso at second. And still nobody out. And here's Jake Alipa. And they're going to push. They're moving in. They're moving Petty, drifting him over to his left. Still nobody out. Davis deals a first pitch strike. Runners on second and third. Nobody out here in the top of the seventh inning. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. And Rouse threatening big time right here. The 0-1 cut on a miss, 0-2. Alepa swung right through that pitch from Davis. And Davis already quickly working. Delivers the 0-2, bounces in, and Mazak can't see it. Now he does. And you can see the turf coming into play there. No advancement. So 1-2 the count. As Mazak goes out and walks with Davis to have a quick conversation on the mound, settling Davis down. 1-2 the count here to Jake Alipa. And now we're seeing, I believe that's Coach Vieira bringing in all the infield. Mound visit here. This is a big inning. The obvious, the go-ahead run 90 feet away, and a huge insurance run at second base. Second and third, nobody out. And Davis ahead of Jake Alipa here, 1-2. Davis staying in this game on the mound. This is his inning as of right now. Anything can happen in baseball. Still a long way to go this inning for Georgetown. Nobody out. Second and third. 1-2 the count. Davis delivers a 1-2 pitch just outside. Now 2-2. Aleppa flew out back in the third inning and looking to do the same thing here. A ball in play, most likely scores a run and gives Rouse the lead. 2-2 pitch. In there for called strike 3. Jake Aleppa goes down looking. And a big first out here for Georgetown in the top of the 7th. Here's Keegan Salamone, the leadoff hitter for Rouse. 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Infield on its tippy toes. Mazak stays in front of that one. A great job by him making sure that nothing got past him. It's not exactly a long distance between the wall and home plate, but it could ricochet and become dangerous. The ball is hard to spot here. As they are issuing the intentional walk to Keegan Salamone. And that sends up Carter Hendricks, the catcher for Rouse, who singled back in the first, but hasn't had too much of success since. So now it's the bases loaded with 1 away. Infield set up to turn 2. Well, the middle infield set up to turn 2. Silva over at third looking for a play at the plate. And implies the force as that one right over the heart of the plate, 0-1. Many instances that Georgetown can get out of this jam. Davis deals the 0-1 fouled straight back. Now 0-2. Davis eyeing Carter Hendricks on right here big time. It's a 3-3 game in the top of the 7th inning. The 0-2 pitch is high. Now 1-2 the count. 1 away. Bases loaded in this tied ball game in the top of the 7th inning. The 1-2 pitch, cut on and miss. Back-to-back strikeouts from Davis on the mound, and now Georgetown 1 out away from getting out of major trouble. Here's Drew Forcell, a first baseman from Rouse. Bases loaded, 2 away here in the 7th inning. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. Davis delivers. Got a piece of a ground ball out of play. Davis ahead here, 0-1 the count. Colby Diaz on deck. The 0-1 high and inside, now 1-1. The 1-1 in there for strike 2. So now Davis and Georgetown 1 strike away from getting out of this major jam. Davis comes set at the waist. Time called. We're in the top of the 7th inning, all tied up at 3 apiece. Bases are loaded for Rouse, 2 away. And Davis ahead of Drew Forcell here, the right-hand hitter, first baseman, and a 1-2 count. Delivers just outside, 2-2. Trying to get Forcell to chase on that, set it up perfectly just outside. Didn't want to throw that fastball right over the plate to offer anything mistakenly. The 2-2 popped him up. Going to be a tough play coming in. Is going to be, and now calling him off is Zavala, and there to make the play. What a great job. Unbelievable. Georgetown had the bases loaded with nobody out and get out of it. That fires up Georgetown, and there are some words exchanged with Rouse as they head back to their own dugout and take the field. But the biggest storyline that follows that is Daniel Norris steps back on the mound for Rouse to try to finish out this game and to push extra innings. So what an inning for Rouse and Georgetown in this game. Rouse had the bases loaded with nobody out, and C.J. Davis got out of it. Unbelievable. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning, still tied at 3 apiece. Stay with us on SHN. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. What a game. An absolute, I mean, if this game was on any network, this would be an all-time classic. We're all tied up at 3 apiece here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Zach Mazak, Zach Zavala, and Reese Bell do up this inning. The 1-2-3 hitters in this Georgetown lineup. The biggest storyline, though, right now is Daniel Norris back on the mound. Unbelievable. A 1-0 pitch popped up in the infield. Giving it a run is going to be Esparzo was there to make the play. So 1 away. Oh, 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. And here's Zach Zavala. Rouse had the bases loaded with nobody out in the top of the 7th inning. And E.J. Davis got out of the jam. So we're still tied at 3 apiece here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. As that one hit well into left, but coming in now is going to be Salazar, who's there to make the play. Now 2 away. And here's Reese Bell. A home run hitter for Georgetown. 2 on the season. Had a massive 3-run shot just 3 nights ago. We've seen him before in this situation. Bottom of the 7th inning. We're all tied up at 3 apiece, 2 away though. And Norris steals a first pitch strike over the heart of the plate and ahead here quickly 0-1. Bo Dinsgore on deck for the Eagles. Norris set the 0-1 pitch low. 1-1 the count. It's a 3-3 game here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2 away. Reese Bell, the designated hitter at the plate. Norris deals a 1-1 pitch. That one by Bell. Grounded foul down third out of play. So now Norris 1 strike away from quickly disposing of this Georgetown offense here at the bottom of the 7th inning. Norris set. Kicks, delivers a 1-2 pitch. That one grounded up the middle, played by Sparso over to first in time to end the inning. Oh, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left at the end of 7 innings of play. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. Stay with us with some free baseball here as we head to the top of the 8th inning. Top of the 8th inning, still tied at 3 apiece. The first pitch fouled away by Colby Diaz. Diaz, Salazar, and Carrasco due up this inning. All tied up at 3 apiece. And that one misses low and outside. So 1-0 the count here. What a game. This game is going to go down in the books as an all-time classic as a 2-1 drops in for a called strike. Evens up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Davis still on the mound. Delivers a 2-2 pitch. Caught out and missed. Diaz goes down swinging. A big strikeout. Now 1 away here in the 8th inning. Rouse had the bases loaded with nobody out. That one is in there for a strike, 0-1 to Salazar. Salazar had a base hit and scored back in the 4th inning, and that's the last run that was scored in this game. Rouse scored 2 on a 2-run shot from Diaz in the 1st inning. And then Georgetown quickly responded with their own 2 runs in the bottom of the 1st. That one, a fly ball into center field. Petty coming in, makes a play, 2 away. And then Georgetown scored 1 in the bottom of the 2nd. And then Rouse scored 1 on the top of the 4th, and that's the game. No runs have scored since the 4th inning. We're on the top of the 8th now, 2 away. And here's Colin Carrasco, the designated hitter for Rouse. Davis delivers a pitch right over the heart of the plate, 0-1. Davis quickly working and using all of his momentum now as that one just misses low. A great pitch and almost the exact same location as the first pitch in this at-bat. The 1-1 pitch outside, now 2-1. Oh, 2-1 the count. 2 away here on the top of the 8th inning. That pitch, a nasty slider, 2-2. Got Carrasco swinging on that one. Comes up completely empty, fooling him at the plate. The 2-2 pitch, cut out and missed. Gets out of the inning and fires up Georgetown as Salazar and Carrasco throw their bat that time. We head to the bottom of the 8th. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. Who is not having fun? It's a 3-3 game. Bottom of the 8th inning coming up next right here on SHN. Stay with us. Bottom of the 8th inning, all tied up at 3 apiece. And it's going to be Dinsgore, Silva, and Holdley due up this inning. New pitcher on the mound for Rouse is Blake Gonzalez. As that first pitch misses outside, 1-0. What a performance from Norris. The 1-0, low. Now 2-0 the count. Daniel Norris gave up 3 runs, 10 hits, 4 strikeouts through 7 innings. I mean, you can't ask for any better. The 2-0 pitch, low, 3-0. We're all tied up in extra innings here in Georgetown, Texas. The 3-0 hits Dinsgore right in the numbers in the back. So that puts Dinsgore on first. And here's Nick Silva. Runner on first, nobody out here at the bottom of the 8th inning. In extra innings, check over, getting back in time is Dinsgore. I would just like to note here that we are in extra innings in a high school game and there is no runner on second base. Meanwhile, at the major league level, there is. There's that one in there for a strike. So we got the good old-fashioned regular extra inning rules in high school. A close play over at first. Almost trying to catch Dinsgore sleeping over there, but gets back in time. Well, anyways, we got the good old-fashioned extra inning rules here. That's the third one. I mean, it's crazy. Oh, and 1 the count here. Here's the pitch. Did he go? No, he did not. Oh, 1-1 the count. Dinsgore on first, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Free baseball. That's a 4th pickoff attempt we've seen from Gonzalez this at bat. The 1-1 pitch. Did he go? Yes, he did. Now 1-2 to Nick Silva. The 1-2 pitch, fouled straight back. Though staying alive is Silva at the plate. The pitch to Silva. Low, the check over to first. Not in time. A pitch inside. Check over to first. Not in time. A runner on first. Nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Silva got a piece of it. Fouled away. Gonzalez set, delivers, a pitch to Silva low in the dirt, works a walk, and now it's now first and second with nobody out. And time called. So Rouse coach going out to talk with Gonzalez here. In some trouble of his own. There is some movement, it looks like, in the Rouse pen. First and second, nobody out here for Georgetown. And it's Rowdy Holdley due up. He singled into left field the last time at the plate. First pitch strike right over the heart of the plate. A switch hitter Holdley. Righty-lefty matchup. Gonzalez set. Delivers the 0-1 pitch. Holdley shows a bump, but pulls back in time. Oh, 1-0. 1-1. Holdley tried to bunt it again, but hits a foul. Now 1-2 the count. First and second. Nobody out. And a big hitter at the plate for Georgetown right here in Rowdy Holdley. Gonzalez set. Delivers a 1-2 pitch. In there for called strike 3. Holdley goes down looking. One away. drops a bunt down. It's going to go foul. So Hellman looking to do what he did last time up, and it drops a sac bunt. That time went foul. First and second, one away here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Alex Fuse with you. It's been a classic battle between Rouse and Georgetown. Gonzalez set. Delivers a 0-1. In there for a strike, 0-2. First and second, one away here in the bottom of the 8th inning. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. The 0-2 pitch. Did he go? No, he did not. Now 1-2 the count. One and two, one away. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, extra innings. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2-2 the count. What a game. What a game. Gonzalez comes set, pitching out of the stretch. The 2-2 pitch hit well into center. Going to get over the head, and it's going to get down for a base hit. And it's going to score easily. The throw home is going to be not in time. It's a base hit and an RBI. And just like that, Georgetown wins big by Eli Hellman, who walks it off. And Georgetown wins. That's a dog pile right on the field. What an incredible game. You got to be kidding. Down 2-0 in the first inning, comes back, ties it in the bottom of the first, then took the lead, and then Rouse tied it in the fourth, and it's been a battle the rest of the way. What a performance by Daniel Norris of Rouse. Pitched 7 innings, only gave up 3 runs, but Georgetown wins it. Final score, Georgetown 4, Rouse 3. Thank you for joining us on SHN. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll be seeing you next week.